Hello, YouTubers. It's Kelly, aka Kellawanda, coming to you live from Newport Beach, California. Tomorrow morning, so in about 12 and a half hours, I have my surgery scheduled with Dr. Aga. I'm getting a lower body lift and an arm lift. So I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about the preparation and everything that's going into this and what I'm doing tonight, the night before. First, I want to say that I've been unusually calm about this. I feel like I should be more nervous than I am. But my fiance pointed out to me that God gives us a peace that is beyond all understanding. So I'm just going with that, kind of feeling protected and feeling good about the whole thing. I've had my moments here and there where I've kind of gotten nervous and had thoughts like, with as far as complications, like, oh, maybe I'm going to be that one. But I just quickly tell myself, no, I'm not. And I don't allow myself to go down that path. So I lost a lot of sleep before my VSG surgery, but I seem much more calm now. One thing that did kind of throw me off my rocker for about a day was exactly 1 week before my surgery, my bank called to tell me that they wouldn't be closing on my loan in time. So that night, I cried myself for a while, and I think I cried myself to sleep the few hours that I did sleep. But first thing in the morning, Tuesday, and this was of last week, I got everything around and got a new financing in order. It's actually a financing program that the doctor's office has a program through called Care Credit, so that's who I ended up going with. So anywho, enough on that. Let me talk about my preparation. This morning I flew to, today's Sunday, Mother's Day, I flew to Newport Beach, California to meet with Dr. Aga so he could mark me up. My lower body's marked up. I'm not going to show you guys that until after the skin is gone, but I will show you my arm markings, and it's very high-tech material that he wrote on me with. It's called a Sharpie marker. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that before. But anyways, here we go. So here's my right arm. And here's my left arm. So it doesn't quite go all the way to the elbow, and it extends a little bit into the armpit. One thing I liked about Dr. Aga is he had ended it here, and I expressed some concern about some skin I had hanging back here, and then he extended it based on what I wanted. Kind of talked to me about what my options were and what he thought would be good, and then we kind of came to a compromise in the middle. During my visit, when he was marking me, when I turned around and he was marking my back, I did start crying a little bit. But I quickly stopped my fiance and he consoled me, and then I just felt better talking with the doctor. He's very confident, really reassured me that I'm going to be fine and that he knows what he's doing, so that made me feel better. The other things I've been doing today, running around like a maniac trying to get things around, getting prescriptions, and shopping around on those because I don't have insurance. One pharmacy wanted $250 for something that another pharmacy wanted $99 for, so I highly recommend shopping around if you can. Tonight, the only thing I have to take tonight is I have to put this scopolamine. Any nurses out there, I'm probably saying this wrong. It's a little patch I have to put behind my ear before I go to bed for anti-nausea. Tomorrow I have to send my fiance to pick up some heparin shots for me. I guess I have to do those twice a day for 7 days to prevent blood clots. So, yep. On my way at the airport this morning, I thought for sure TSA was going to pull me in because I had all sorts of crazy powders in my bag and pills and stuff, and nobody stopped me. And then I was kind of bothered that they didn't stop me. I was like, you guys should have stopped, at least asked what it was. But Miss Mary Aga, or Miss Mary, I always call her Mary Aga because she went to Dr. Aga too. Miss Mary Posa helped me out with some stuff. She sent me like leftover gauze pads she had. She had some arginine protein powder. She had some like Benadryl and medical tape and stuff that she hadn't used. So I had that in there. I had my ProCare surgical supplement that I mentioned to you guys the other day that is very disgusting, but I have to take it. And then to make it edible, I mix it with my normal protein that I take. So that was pretty much the extent of what was in my bag, and then a couple like random underwear that fit and some pajamas because I brought all clothes that aren't gonna like require me to lift them up over my head, and things that aren't gonna squeeze my waist. So I think that is all. Y'all please be praying for me tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is when I will be in the operating room, and he estimates it will probably be about 6.5 hours long. From there, I'll go to a recovery house for a night where they can just watch over me, make sure I'm healing okay. Then I'll be staying out in this area for 3 weeks. I wanted to thank all of you guys who helped me out. In my last video, I'd asked people to help me out because I ran a little bit short on my funding. So thank you guys so much who supported me. And strangely, like most of the people were from Australia, so I'm giving like a shout out to Australia. You guys are awesome. So anywho, I guess that's all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.